Hi friends, welcome to my channel, Musing with Pastor Lillian Chikama Amos. Today, we are musing on help from the hills. Help from the hills. When you find yourself at that crossroad of life, where you don't know where to turn to, whether to the right or to the left, to whom do you go to for help? Who do you look up to? Do you look up to what you have? Do you look up to people around you who you have so much respect and expect so much from? Or do you just give up on yourself? You see, when you look for help, actually determines whether you live or die. It also determines whether you succeed or fail. Oftentimes, we are our own enemies. The Bible says in Psalm 121 verse 1, I will look up to the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, who made the heavens and the earth. A very good example of who you look up to in times of trouble is the story of Hagar and Ishmael in Genesis 21 verse 19. Abraham gave her a flask of water, and at a point she exhausted it in the wilderness. She felt so hopeless. She left her son to die, feeling there's nothing more. Probably she was feeling bad about what had happened to her, how she was mistreated, how she was misjudged, how she was, all kinds of emotions. And she was look at, I have just a flask of water. So despondent, so hopeless. But suddenly, somehow, she decided to jettison what her realities were and to look up to the hills for her help. You know what she discovered? There was still so much more. She was actually sitting beside a well of water. Can you believe that? Friend, when you look up to man, you limit what you can be. As a proud owner of a well, she can take care of herself. She can be a blessing to others. Friend, are you lamenting that job you lost? There is more to you than it. Don't keep your focus on the flask of water. Look up to the hills for your help. Look up to the hills. When you look up to the hills, you might just discover that beyond that little flask, there is a well of water beside you. And when you go to that well, you begin to see possibilities. You begin to see abilities. You begin to see skills that you had on the inside. You see strength on the inside that you never knew you had until you looked up to the hill. Take your eyes off the valley, friends. Help is not in the valley. Look up to the hills. That is where help comes from. Help is found in the hills. Bless you. God bless you as you look up to the hills. Thank you.